building with a legend, comedic legend, been tearing down Miami for so many years. So glad he's finally coming back. T to the MF and K, TK Kirkland in the building. What's up, King?
What's up, Papa Keith? It's a pleasure, family. Thanks for having me on your show, dog.
Nah, man, pleasure's mine. I got royalty, man. Royalty,
Yes, sir.
royalty,
Thank you for the
royalty.
love. Thank you for the love.
Listen, first question, real quick. What take you so damn long, man? I know you coming to the Improv this weekend to give us a hella show, man, but we missed you, brother. You are a staple in South Florida.
So here's the thing that I've always tried to tell people. I try to be better than I was last year mentally, physically, and financially, right? So all through the 90s, I had been coming through here when we had the Miami Improv in Coconut Grove, and we used to sell
Yep.
this thing out on Tuesday, Wednesday nights. Studio 183, we used to pack the main room with 6,000 people, just a black
Marvin
community.
Dixon.
So now I'm all over the world, dog. And shout out to Floyd. No disrespect to Marvin, but Floyd is the man who put all this together before Mr. Dixon came around. And I always want to pay homage to the original king of comedy in the business, and that's Floyd Reeves. He was the gentleman that started all this, and I will always mention his name till the day I die, right?
Yeah, that's love,
So
man.
yeah,
That's
thank you
that's
so much,
lots of
man.
love.
Yeah, I just tell the truth. It is what it is. I always tell
Yeah, yeah,
people,
yeah.
I'd rather for
Talk
you
about
to hate
telling
me
the
for the
truth,
truth.
man.
Yeah, I always tell people that I'd rather for you to hate me for the truth than to love me for a lie. You feel what I'm
No, and
saying?
that's what I believe people respect about you, bro. And talking about that, although you haven't, been here for a while on the stage, we've been able to catch you on the podcast, and you've been doing a lot of work on the podcast circuit. But here's the funny thing to me: you've been spitting this stuff years
So
ago.
true. So true.
Years ago, the same exact. I mean, before there was all of these, Instagram people talking the real talk. You've
Yes.
been spitting the real talk for
So
so
true.
many years. So I'm
Yes.
glad to see that you back up in that mix as well.
Yes. Yes. And it's a great thing to see it's taking off. And it's the internet has really changed the game for me because it got the world to see what I've been talking about for years. Now, some people might think, oh, he might sound like this person. No, but that person sounds like me because I've been doing this since the 80s. And it's good to finally be crowned king of this game. And it's good to hear people acknowledging I did put them on. I did change their life. TK is the person that did X, Y, and Z. You feel me? So
Hell yeah.
I always use comedy as a platform for finances because a lot of people are comedians. I don't consider myself a comedian. I'm a businessman. Comedy just happens to be my side hustle. You feel me? So I made more money as business as a comedian. I'm just happen to be good at what I do. See,
Right. That part.
so this weekend we're gonna get them the game. We're gonna get them the knowledge. We're gonna show what growth is about in stand up, from the stuff that you seen me back in the day to what true comedy stand up is supposed to be to me. Everybody can't do what I'm doing. Everybody has their own lane. But if you understand comedy, you're gonna love the show. If your feelings get hurt easily, I'm not the person you're supposed to come. My goal
Well, listen,
they
you
choose so
were
bad.
that's to my point, TK. You before there
Yeah,
was a Kevin Samuels, you were dropping these gems on us from way back. You know what I mean?
way back,
Tell people a
way
little bit
back.
about your history for those who don't know about TK Kirkland, the crews you used to roll with, like all of that.
Yeah, so everybody knows I started out with Easy E, but what people really haven't heard is that I was really opening up for New Edition before I met NWA. And when I was touring with New Edition, Bobby Brown left the group. He was on tour. A man named Al Heyman put me on a concert with Al B. Shore, Bobby Brown, Tina Marie, and Keith Sweat. And that night, what happened was there was a gentleman in the audience that played NWA's first record, We Want Easy. And I saw all these people lose their mind. I didn't know who Easy was. Bobby Brown told me who he was, and he was on stage. I walked up the stage because I'm just that confident. And I walked up to him. I said, "My name is T to the mm." And he said, "My name is Easy E." So Easy E, Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, and Suge Knight came to see me perform a week later at the Comedy Store. Easy E, and this is the exact words: "There's nobody like you. Let's go." And took me on my first national tour straight out of Compton. But it just didn't stop there. So then I'm rocking with Jay-Z. I went on a tour with him with the Hard Knock Life tour. Then I hooked up with Baby and them from the Cash Money Millionaires and went on tour with them. And the rest is history, fam. And
All
I've
the
been
legends.
all the legends. Nelly, Gwen
Black
Stefani.
Coast School.
Yeah, but it was so crazy, right? Gwen Stefani, Madonna, touring with Frankie Beverly and Maze, The Whispers, The Temptations. Yo, it wasn't just hip hop; it was everybody, and I'm just so glad that I'm still around for people to hear my story.
Yeah, man, and doing it well and looking great while you're doing it, King.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So everybody, listen. Papa Keeper tell you, um, you don't get to see me that much that often. I live in Paris, France now, so I'm not over here that much. But I'm in the States now till December. I signed a huge deal. It's about to be announced on November 3rd. I think everybody's gonna be excited. But this weekend, I need everybody to come check out TK Kirkland at the world famous Improv this Friday, two shows, this Saturday, two shows, because we are going to really have one of the most amazing shows you have ever seen. Because I like when I'm excited. When I'm excited, it's something to worry about. And when I'm excited, it's something to worry about. And just came up and selling out all over the world, and just had a huge show. Sold out in Chicago, Illinois this past weekend. Was a great lineup, and it was
Well
awesome.
deserved.
Yeah. So we want everybody right now to follow me at TK underscore Kirkland to the first 10 women, only 10. I'm going to be driving around. When I get comfortable, the first 10 women, you could bring your boyfriends, you could bring your girlfriend, you could bring your mama, you could bring your uncle, whoever's in a wheelchair. You're going to get 10 tickets a piece, not 10 tickets a piece, two tickets a piece. So the first 10 women, you get tickets to the show. All I ask is that you repost our video, tell the world that you're coming to see TK Kirkland. I'm gonna give flowers out at the end of the show because I just believe that you just got to keep it player. You know what I'm saying? So you get the roses, you get a glass of champagne,